Hey, welcome back everybody. Signing here again with episode 20 of StoneBlock. And been doing a little bit of work off camera. Got rid of a couple of the trees. Like, I don't think I need that much slime or like spectre ingots quite yet. So I went ahead and put that away. And I'm getting ready to actually start moving these out of the main room here. And like this setup probably should go as well, honestly. It's not the fastest or the best. But, let's see, did a few things off camera. That's one of the reasons there's been a little bit of a lack of episodes lately. And the other one is I've just really got into antimatter chemistry. But I figured I might as well get back into StoneBlock at least a little bit. It's probably going to be more of an occasional series now. But, I mean, it's still going to be a thing. So, got myself a wonderful trapdoor here to get in and out of my, my crawl space down here. Added a network transmitter, which I'll show what that's for here in a second. But over here, I've actually started putting in black hole tanks with external storages. Liquid meat, pink slime, we got almost 150 buckets of it so far. Lava, which is what this little setup here is. And I might need actually a better... I'm not sure if it's the cobblestone generator that's the slow spot. Or if it's the conduit. But something's slowing it down, but honestly, it's not a huge issue. We've already got 197 buckets worth, so. And then over here, we've got water. Which underneath here, I just have a sink with a conduit coming up. So now that that's, shown off, I can do that anyway. And let's see, honestly though, I should break everything, it looks like. All right. You should not really be a thing. Honestly, I don't need an inserter here. I am just overcomplicating things at this point by doing that. So I could do, so yeah, there's my sink. All right. Am I get a wrench in here? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. All right. You and you. We're actually going to disconnect that and that. And then you, my friend, you can just be extract always active. And there we go. And the other thing that lets me do is get rid of that, cable that was coming up through there. So nice, even flat floor. And it's give myself a little more room to work down here as well, I think. All right, well, there's that part done. Then that network transmitter goes over here because I didn't feel like running a cable like, oh god, like 60 or so blocks. But I made myself an actual mob farm finally. Turns out it's a loot bag farm too. I'm actually mob slaughter factory here. This has an importer on it for obvious reasons. But yeah, it's 2 speed upgrades in it. Got the range add-on for +7, which is actually bigger than this room is. And cursed earth. But this is how I'm now getting pink slime and liquid meat. And funny thing is, they actually, if the slaughter factory got, has them, they still drop loot bags. And which is a bit of an issue because this is actually, it's an 11 by 11 room. So you see that loot bag there? There we go. Hi. No. Thank you. So what I have here is a vacuum chest with an item magnet from Cyclic on top of it. And the item magnet has a longer range but can't actually pick up items. But the vacuum chest obviously can. That's what it does. But it's only got a range, I think, like 5 blocks, maybe 6. Which is roughly like halfway out. But it's also an actual circle. It's not like a box like most radiuses are in Minecraft. So, item magnet brings things in close enough the vacuum chest can pick it up. It sucks into the system. And then we go back over to here now. My wonderful hallway of storage. I've got a bag storage over here with 35,000 loot bags in it. or the equivalent right now of 136 legendary bags. And I did go ahead and add in another black hole controller. Like industrial hemp, netherwort, stuff that I'm going to be farming in the future now. I got most of the stuff I've already got large amounts of put in there, but you know, kind of is what it is at that point there. So these machines obviously still haven't moved. Speaking of which, I do have a bunch of quartz burnt in here. Yes, put those away, and same with like that. Okay, what did I just drop in there? That's modified. Ah, range upgrades. Yes, I need those. There we go. And like these blocks are kind of cool too. Connect to texture. Nice little effect going on them. Timid did a really good job on those. So decided I would help myself to some. And then down here, I've got another hallway dug out. Nicely lit up the whole way. And this is going to go over to here. So what I want to do is I want to put a relay here. They do nothing. Basically, they're just a block in the way. And then we're just going to run cable along this hallway. And actually, yes, you can vein mine those, so do be careful with that. We're going to put a wireless receiver here, or wireless transmitter, sorry. That way, that should cover most of the base, honestly. I don't think it's going to cover the Botania room quite as much. Dang it. But I should be able to access my, RS system from pretty much anywhere in the base now without too many issues. There we go. And then I actually, can I like wrench this stuff up? No, I can't. Okay. And in the interest of saving a few cables, actually, I'm just going to do that. And then you're going to go here. Let me... Oh, yeah, that's right. And then this guy is going to go right there. You go there, you can have those. And then I can do things like, hey, let's put a brick back there and stone there for now. All right, and fluid grid. Because, well, why not? So, water, meat, lava, pink slime. Not bad so far. Not bad at all. Let's see. Everything else has actually been working rather well in here. I did make some cloches off camera too. And industrial hemp, wheat, and then I've got ender pearls here, or ender lilies, but they're still really stupidly slow. So go ahead and get that put away, and pretty much all those things now actually have a black hole unit to go into, which is kind of nice. I extended my hallway down a bit more into this room here. And this is where my fluid sieving machine is currently living. This is going to be, excuse me, a throat clogging experience, yes. No, this is going to be my auto crafting area. Complete with basement. So, now can I? Yep, no, still have no access here though. Okay, that was unfortunate. Let's just do that. So far all I've decided is I want hempcrete for the floor. I am gonna dress this area up a bit, but this is where all my auto crafting and whatnot's gonna happen. So like the auto processing will happen in a different area, and that doorway is there. Simple for the fact that you see that the fog. It looks like there's nothing down there. So that doorway helps stop that. Which maybe I should put like another doorway in around here somewhere. I did tear the chicken setup out. These guys are just kind of sitting here right now, just making eggs. Which I don't really need, so. You're still doing your thing. The grass lane setup is running wonderfully. So it's powering pretty much my entire base right now with no issues whatsoever. But let's see. Can I need to get let's go get another set of network things going. So I need a network card. I need the receiver, and I need a transmitter. Now, transmitter, it's going to be down in here. All right, can I need some of this, please? And I'm going to throw this guy in, like, say, right there. It'll save a little bit of power than having to run it all the way, or run a wireless signal from the controller over to this other room over here. As soon as I get this hooked up and actually turned on, it's going to start sucking a lot of power real quick. And tell you what, let's go ahead. And you can just live like right here for now. Okay, I'm going to get that bound. Negative 1087, negative 908. But I'm not going to bother actually putting it into the system quite yet. One thing, there's no need. I mean, the only thing I've got down here is a fluid sieving machine that makes basically, you know, pink slime ingots and the different dust. You know, it's the last stage of the industrial foregoing or tripling. And that's kind of about it, honestly. So not a huge worry. But things like this will go into there. These trees, let's go ahead and get that kind of sort of set up here too. Can I get an intergest? One of these, please. Thank you. Easy as can be. And I'm just gonna break all the pots for now. And grab myself some conveyors because, well, Burst of Engineering conveyors are just, they're just actually that damn good. Honestly, they really are. They're not the fastest, but they do have an infinite throughput. And they can auto insert, which is awesome. I mean, that's a huge help. Hey, wait, you guys, come on. Put that all away. So we are going to say, and they're easy to place too, because I mean, you can see the arrow there for the most part. Which direction it's going to go. And we'll put grass down. Now, do I have... I do. Okay, I was going to say, do I have enough grass? And the answer to that is yes. Now I do, finally. And then you're going to be here. And these will auto-insert into an inventory. So, I mean, they're just good all the way around. And actually, this last one, I'm going to have to... Can I? Nope. Okay. Because this one was actually supposed to be in stone. With course fruit. There we go. You can watch it all grow, honestly. And boop. Auto ejects onto the conveyor. Conveyor drops it down into here. It's inserted into the system, and everything is just wonderful. Oop. Let me on out. Thank you. One downside of like one wide doors too. Oh, did you fill up again? You did. Oh. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, this is gonna be fun then, isn't it? I mean, I can work around this, but where's my hoe at? was just smooth stone, wasn't it? All right. It is a little bit cramped back there, but no, stop. Okay. All right. Try it again. Okay, yeah, I do need actually one of those tanks though. So let me get one of these going. Oh, look, it's done. I love how fast the autocrafting is. It's wonderful. And let's do this, right? Ender tank. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need in the future, but go ahead and get this taken care of now. There you go. Give it a sec to catch up here. Actually, what do I have any cocoa beans? No, okay. We have some more hopping bonsai pots. Oh, I right click it onto the hoe and that didn't work, did it? Jungle sapling, please. Alright, cool. Because that'll give me at least a stream of cocoa beans coming in, which is honestly not bad. I'm just gonna hook this up over across the room for now though. I need 2 of you. I'm actually missing blaze rods. I was kind of afraid I would be, so. And yeah, all the mineral stuff can go into the system. There. That is like the most skinny little straggly. Yeah, that doesn't even look like a tree, actually. It looks like something else completely different. And so external storage. Go ahead and start that up. All right, we're going to put our black hole tank there. I'm going to throw this here. You got to wrench it so it dumps into said black hole tank. You go here now. You are going to be ignore redstone signal on fluid mode. 80 buckets. Now, does this? No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, I can use a pick to break it, so it's not the end of the world. I remember back in the day, the Yeta wrench used to be like the end-all, be-all wrench. It was like the wrench to have. Worked on everything. Wow. Okay, yeah, like worked on everything and whatnot. No problems. And now it just barely works on... It works great on Ender IO, honestly. But now it's gone back to the Crescent Hammer is the end-all, be-all as well. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Oh, look, it already pulled again, too. I need to take this setup down and move it somewhere. Probably in this room, honestly. Need to enlarge this room, though. Let's see, and... Hey, for once there's no Enderman up here. Cool. I'm just making sure that nothing is, like, backing up anywhere. Nah, we're good. There it goes. Yep. And you guys are all working fine? Yep, sweet. Love when everything works like it's supposed to. And, yeah, we got sand for days. Honestly, that should be going into something else, which that's temporary setup as well, so. How are we doing? You are generating 162 out of a max of 360. So I do actually have quite a bit of power to spare, too. I went ahead and upgraded them to resonant with 2 transmission coils. Oops, I just jerked that up by accident. 2 transmission coils apiece in them. My little buffer, and then there's this guy. So, I mean, it's working. As long as I don't ask my machines to do too much at the same time, right now we're fine. But I can definitely pull more grassland out. I did have to speed things up and had to add some void upgrades and whatnot to that system off camera, and it's working better now. I don't have like 300 blueberry seeds just lying on the ground. I hope. I actually haven't looked in a while. And yeah, it's kind of sort of close, honestly. Yeah. I might need more black hole units back here just for 56,000 potatoes. Just for blueberries to go into or something, I don't know. Or blueberry seeds, honestly. Because that's quite a bit. I mean, we're going to do that and just like get her like 9 stacks of them. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. As I know it's a bit shorter than usual, but I wanted to actually just kind of show off what I'd gotten done off camera, which is what part of this, most likely that's what the series is going to turn into, is most of the work's going to happen off camera, and then we're just going to, I just threw my torches away, dang it. Might do some of the trickier things on camera, but for simple things like setting up a cursed earth mob farm, I'm not going to bother doing that on camera, really. But thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying this series, and until next time, signing out, have fun,